Hello everyone, and recently I saw two films that I would like to talk about, and let's go through them. The first up is Thoroughbreds. Thoroughbreds follows two girls. One is an emotionless girl, and the other lives with a father that she desperately wants to die. From the sound of this, you would think that this film is like the Netflix show The End of the Fucking World, but this one is a tiny bit different. One of the biggest advantages this film has is that its writing is well done. Now, it does have some pacing issues, but when it comes to the story, it doesn't hold your hand. A lot of details here are left to the viewer's assumptions, which can be dangerous, but with this film, it does it sparingly that it doesn't complicate it. The film is also really funny. I admire how the film balances the dry nihilism with the deadpan line delivery. At times, it can be very effective. The acting as well is pretty good. Some people have described this film as a mix between Heathers and The End of the Fucking World, and I would say that that is a fair comparison. However, there is a couple things that I find a little bit off about it. It's not a perfect movie by any means. The cinematography at times kind of looks flat, and the editing is a bit basic at points, but aside from that, I find the film pretty good. But the biggest thing about this film, for me at least, was the inclusion of Anton Yelchin, which, if you don't remember, had tragically been killed in a freak Jeep accident back in 2016. To see him again in this film is like seeing a ghost. Not in the way of, say, Peter Cushing from Rogue One. This is a living, breathing Anton without CGI. Apparently, during the production of this film, he had passed away, so they had to rework the film in terms of story. If you have this film playing in the area, you might enjoy it. I recommend this film with my rating of a B-. Next up, I got to see an advanced screening of Love, Simon. Love, Simon follows Simon Spear. He is a normal human being with a big secret. One day, he finds a person with the same secret on the internet, and slowly, day by day, he builds a connection and considers telling the whole world that he is gay. I would consider this film to be one of my favorite films of the year. There is something for everyone in this film. Some stay for the LGBT story, the comedy, the characters, or even its message. The message of this film says that everyone has something that is hard to announce to the world because we have a fear of being judged for whatever we want to pronounce it. This in the film not just applies to the LGBT community, but to anyone, as per the ending, which I won't be spoiling. The acting, for the most part, was good, with Nick Robertson being the heart and soul of this film. Simon's situation is relatable, as everyone wants badly to find love. And as a person who has never found love or even had a relationship ever, I understood his frustration. If there are some things that don't work, is some of the lighting decisions of certain shots. The cinematography can seem a bit flat at times, but it's nothing too major. And there is one slight character that gets overexposed, and that is the principal character. I understand that he's supposed to be this quirky side character, but he's a tad bit overused. Other than that, the film is well done. The effect that this film will have might be very big for the film industry. The film presents a very positive outlook for people struggling to come out, and I honestly like the film and recommend it to anyone. Love, Simon, for me, gets an A-. Thank you guys so much for listening in. I know these are really quick reviews, but I need the time to work on other stuff. So that's why I had this whole part scripted out, so that, these videos can be easily worked on. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.